you continue in the faith. And those children, I preached a message Sunday about prodigal children. Those children that we're raising now will sample this world. They will. Now, if you trained them, when they get into this world, they'll come back. You trained them. You know what's in them. You put good things in them. You taught them they could always come back home. They'll come back home. They will. So the continuance that we're going to endure is not a works continuation. It is faith continuation. Even when the aliens themselves come down. You know, one of the stories I've heard, I don't know if I believe it. One of the stories I've heard is that the aliens have a book that when you open it up, this hologram pops up. It's like a pop-up book, right? This hologram pops up, and it's basically a 3D view of Earth history, including the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. And they have a story about that Jesus was one of them, but he wasn't the Son of God. Man gave him that title. That's their story now. That's their little make-believe thing that people are going to believe. And there will be people during this time who sit in church who say, you know, I thought that all along, that maybe this wasn't really the right religion. And I'm seeing it, you know, right there. They've got this book. They were there. They'll deceive you people. Oh, they're going to lie. And just like, we're learning now that computers now have the ability to take people from Hollywood. There's a movie that came out with these old actors. What's the little Italian guy? I can't think of his name. He was in Get Shorty. He was in Home Alone. You know who I'm talking about? Anyway, he's old. Well, they use CGI to make him look like he was like in his 20s. They can produce now the faces of practically anybody and make a video of their speech saying things that in life they never said. Never said. So if man has that technology to fool people, what are these devils going to come up with to fool people? And this gets back to 2 Thessalonians 2. God shall send strong delusion that they should believe a lie. And there are people who just aren't going to continue believing this book. You might as well get used to it. And I'm sorry to say, it could be people in your own family. I'm sorry to say that because it could be people in mine. We must through much tribulation enter the kingdom of God. Romans 2:9. So we back up a little bit. To them who by patient continuance in well-doing seek for glory and honor and immortality in life, but unto them that are contentious and do not obey the truth, but obey unrighteousness, indignation, wrath, tribulation, and anguish upon every soul of man that doeth evil, of the Jew first and also of the Gentile. There's a Gentile tribulation. Romans 5:3, not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulation worketh patience. You know what patience is? It's waiting on God. That's what patience is. Patience is waiting on God to do what your instinct tells you to go do it for God. But God says, no, wait. Wait on me. I'll do it. And if you don't wait on me, then I'm going to give you a lot of trouble so that you'll learn how to wait on me. Romans 8:35, that's part of the package of what can separate us from the love of God. Can tribulation? No.